Hello. Hello,
My
everybody.
microphone's
This is our second attempt at recording this podcast.
Yeah.
We even make it to take one yesterday because Orna was shitting herself. No,
I wasn't even. I was just
Orna
sick.
was very ill and still is.
I'm still quite ill, to be fair.
But she's pulling through for this podcast.
I'm doing it for the team, guys.
The bin is out of frame on the ground nearby in case she needs to
I just
spew or poo.
Tip though is to never. I think if this is where it came from, never drink out of old plastic water bottles. Like usually I never would do that, but there was one in my fridge, and I've seen it there for ages, you know, and I don't know what possessed me to pick it up. I emptied it out. Obviously, I would never drink stale water. I'm really picky on that. Emptied it out, swirled it around a little bit, and then put it. I didn't know. Do you know what? I didn't even fill it back up and like swirl it around again. I was like, right, fuck it. The water is going out of it, so that'll wash it out. Then like,
Okay, it's basically moldy water.
Basically, we have the Ballian water, fills it up, and then I think that made me sick.
Yeah,
Because like I haven't been able to get sick. It's just sitting in my stomach. Like,
did you take charcoal?
no.
Well, that's what you need to get after
Yeah.
this podcast, charcoal, because it would like literally expel out your stomach.
All I've eaten is like 2 pieces of toast. Well, half a toasty and then 2 pieces of toast and soup in the past like 2
Skinny
days.
queen. I'm
Skinny.
joking. Not how we want to go on. But
Oh, God.
she's here. She's made it.
Yeah.
And this podcast will be out tomorrow. Well, or you guys listening to it today. But
Yeah.
we're recording it the day before. Usually I like to get like a
Sometimes we
two
do.
days before
Yeah.
because I do all the editing.
Yeah, I don't do
So I
that.
like to have my
Be
shit,
organised.
have my shit prepared. But you know, sometimes we gotta do what
That's
we
a
gotta
nice
do.
gym set. What's the brand?
Yeah, guys, I have this really nice gym set on from Monca, Monca Activewear. So cute.
It looks like denim. I like it.
Yeah, it is nice. I think it's at Monca Activewear.
Does she sell them here?
Yeah, it's in Bali.
Is there a shop like?
Yeah.
I really like it. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's real.
I
Feel
love it.
Feel
It
it.
looks very like Dungareesy. I love it so much.
Feel it. So, and it's a really nice, flattering color.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Guys, if you're listening,
I love it with the shoes.
it's
as
just a
well.
blue gym set. But if you're not, if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, I really like
Here it
it.
is.
Wow. Anyway.
But anyway, so we have an action-packed podcast for you guys today. No, I'm joking. But we did get a lot of interaction for our podcast this week. Thank you all
Yeah,
for
we
becoming
did, actually. It's
more
so
of the
cute.
people that we asked you to be.
Even if you don't listen, because we put it on our personal page as well.
Yeah, but
But-
it's nice that we get like a good bit of interaction, and it makes like us more excited to talk about the shit on our the shit. More excited to talk about the stuff on the podcast.
On the podcast.
I'm trying to think if anything exciting happened since last week. Not really for
It was
you.
my boyfriend's birthday.
Oh yeah, and it's your birthday on Tuesday.
It's my birthday on Tuesday next week.
So next time we record, you'll be 23,
Woo.
and it was
Oh
your
my
boyfriend's
God.
birthday. And then I went to Ubud.
My boyfriend was 53 on the week.
Sugar Teddy.
No,
Sugar
it was so
Teddy.
chill. We just went for food.
Yeah, that
It's
was
a
good.
really nice steak restaurant. It's on my TikTok, orna.murphy. Follow me, guys, please.
Yeah.
You can see my little vlog of it there, but it was really nice. That's all I
Yeah.
did, to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, guys. I blame a lot of things. I'm like, okay, is it hormonal? Is it the
Mercury's in
moon? Is it Mercury retrograde? Is it the post-retrograde shadow that they talk about? It's a lot.
I think it's still in retrograde, isn't it?
It's like a shadow now. It's like the 2 weeks after or something. I don't know. I'm not like that much of an astrologer, but I don't know. I think, or maybe I'm just like, am I 2023? Like, am I exercising loads and not feeling my body?
That's probably
like,
it, to be honest.
it's hard to know. It's hard to know. There's a lot of things, but I was like feeling a bit, you know, like a bit on and off this week. But I feel good today, so I'm really glad that you were sick yesterday. No, I'm joking. So we could record today. And I went to Ubud on Monday and did some private yoga, and I did a Reiki session. So that was good. Nice way to start the week. Maybe it was that.
I
Maybe.
can't believe it's Friday tomorrow. Already.
Yeah, Friday
Where does the
already.
time
Friday
go?
already today, guys.
And you're
So
going to Thailand.
happy Friday. I'm
Oh, yeah,
going
happy
to Thailand
Friday,
on
everyone.
Sunday for a week. So that'd be exciting.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Off my hollybops.
And it's my birthday, as I mentioned.
And it's
which
Rory's
is
birthday,
just
so
whatever. I might be going on a trip next weekend.
really.
London.
Oh, cute.
It's not raining.
Yeah, lovely. That'd be fab.
Hopefully.
But yeah, so that's a little life update.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't really talk today. But
Yeah,
anyway,
neither can I.
yeah, I'm just probably going to, as
Eileen's
per,
gonna
take
have
over the whole podcast.
The podcast on her back today, guys.
Yeah, guys. Oof, good job I worked out this morning. I've actually ran 15k today already. That's not even a joke. 15
Yeah,
kilometers.
what the fuck?
Not 15,000 steps, 15 kilometers.
That is mad.
New year, new me. You know, everyone. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for that. You know, like being starting off the year strong, healthy. But like I'm pretty healthy all year round. But like I started off enthusiastic at the start of the year, and then
I feel like I keep missing the gym because like I got so badly sunburned last week where I could only start going to the gym on the Thursday, I think it was. I've been sick this week, so I went once. The week before that, I was doing good. And then the week before that, I felt like I was sick again or something was wrong. I can't remember.
Maybe your body's just telling you to chill out, bro.
Maybe I should just do Pilates, performer Pilates.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
No, or else I'll take you on a yoga sesh.
Yeah.
We'll do a bit of yoga together. How about that?
Yeah. I seen all the TikTok trends of like me stopping doing the gym and doing Pilates for a year.
Yeah, but like people do really look good.
Yeah, don't they?
Because like it's like they put less stress on their body. And you know, when I do yoga, and I did a private yoga session, so the girl was like way more like say strict on me, and like you use these muscles that you didn't even know you had, to be honest.
Really?
And your body does be aching the next day. Well, it's because you were using stuff that like you were like, fuck, I didn't even know I had a muscle there. Like a muscle's in my big toe. Like, can you imagine?
Wow.
Gonna have these huge
Big
toe biceps.
toes, yeah.
But
that's so funny.
I think it's good to have it both. Like recovery is just as important as and rest is just as important as exercise. Says me the hypocrite.
Yeah, you don't ever. She's like in the gym 5, 6, 7
I'm a
days a week.
fitness junkie.
7 days a week. I'm like, find the balance.
We're working on it. Okay, 2023, the year of balance.
Balance, yin and yang.
Yin and yang. Shall we get into our first segment, which is diving deep? Cue the scuba.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we put a poll voting up on our story this week, on both our private stories and the Serotonin one, which probably gives like mixed signals, but it was a pretty yes no.
Yeah. Someone replied being like, is everything okay? Relationship.
Really?
But I wrote on it. It's for the podcast.
Yeah. It was pretty clear though. Yes, no. It wasn't like we had like one story saying yeah, one story saying no. It was all pretty clear votes.
Yeah, it was good.
So the question was, or do you want to read it out?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I've told screen.
POV, you're with your partner for at least 1 year now, but you find out they cheated at the start of your relationship. Do you stay with them and forgive them, or do you leave them because there's too many lies?
So, I mean, I think, I don't know, it's pretty clear the answers. Like, the poll was, drum roll please, 17% said stay with them and forgive, and 83% said no, too many lies.
Yeah.
So a strong 83%.
I think I actually asked my boyfriend this, and he was like, wait, when was it? Was it before the relationship started? Or was it when the relationship started? And I was like, why does it matter?
Yeah.
You know what
it's like stay with them and forgive. Like, I'm not going to judge anyone that voted stay with them and forgive. Same. Because you can't,
That's so much compassion. Jesus, fair play.
Well,
like,
yeah, the person. That, yeah, you don't know the circumstances. Do you know what I mean? Like, until you're in that shoes, people can tell you all the stuff to do with your life, like do this, do this, do this, but it's not until that you're in.
Like, say in a scenario, like you weren't with them, but you were basically with each other, like without the label on it, and then you were like talking all the time, and like then he does something, but you aren't together.
Yeah,
is that cheating? No.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It depends how serious that you took that just talking phase and stuff, and how serious they took it.
Pretty serious.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking from your point of view? Oh, sorry, geez. This is a true POV, guys.
This is a true POV, kind of.
Well, yeah. Like, there are people that said, no one replied to it to give, like, well, we didn't leave a questions box for people to actually give an answer to, but, yeah, like, you have to have a serious amount of forgiveness and compassion to stay with them and forgive.
Say, okay, if it was a drunken mistake, but, like, still, I'd be like, how... But then you'd be shitting yourself the next time they go out, because you'd be like, obviously they're going to get drunk with their friends and stuff like that. And, like, I think that would just, unless you were, like, severely, severely mature and could look past it, being like, But I don't even think it's a case of maturity. I just think it would break your trust, because I imagine you'd be like, they're going to get drunk again and they could do it again.
The basis of the whole thing
And the
would
fact
be
that
like,
they lied as well.
you'd be like, so say you're together a year now, you'd be like, how much of our year relationship was also lies? If they can lie about that, what else can they lie about? I'd say that's what a lot of people are thinking. Like, it's like, if you can lie about that and keep that from me, what else have you kept in our whole year relationship?
And why come out about it now as well? Do you know what I mean?
So, I mean, I'm trying to put myself in that shoes. Thank fuck, I'd probably never have to.
I'm going to be honest here and say I've been in a similar situation where, like, I'm not going to give too much detail out of just privacy, but
the paparazzi will be
writing.
Paparazzi will be writing some tabloids tomorrow.
I was with someone, let's say, and I wasn't with them officially, but they got with someone else while we were still talking and while we were still having that communication, but nothing was ever said. It was always like, we're not in a relationship, but when we were together we were acting like we were in a relationship, but then stuff happened where we had to separate for a bit and then came back together. But during that whole time we were separated, like physically, we were always communicating and putting like in the effort and stuff like that. And then I was told that, like, when the person got drunk, he like kissed someone or whatever the fuck he did. I don't even want to know. But, like, all I know was the kiss, and that's all I ever want to know. But, like, I was actually told when I was going to a party, so, because I asked the question at the wrong time, typical me. So I actually didn't really, I was just, like, fuming. I was more pissed off. I was like, okay, like, but I didn't even want to seem angry. But, like, anyway, I kind of got over it, because, I don't know, I just did. Anyway.
Yeah, see, so, like, that's what I mean.
I never not trust the person, you know what I mean?
Can't put yourself, you can't say like, oh, why would you take them back, you know? It's just like, it's up to, I think it's circumstantial for everybody, and it depends on your relationship with that person. But right now, if I'm feeling like empowered and like take no bullshit,
and if
like,
it's when you're in a relationship as well, I'd be no way.
What?
If it's when you're together, like, you cannot do that.
Yeah, you know, it depends how empowered you're feeling as well. If you're like, you know what, I deserve better. Like, I deserve someone who didn't have to have a second thought about me when there's someone that shouldn't even have to think twice if someone approaches them, try to kiss them, or if they're in a nightclub or however the cheating bit happened. You want someone that's going to be like, no way, I have a girlfriend. So it depends.
100%. No, 100% no way would I. I'd be like, goodbye, especially if you were in a relationship. It was the start of a relationship. I don't care. You're still in a relationship. And they only tell you, like, what, a year later or however long later. I'd be like, absolutely. As hard as it would be, I'd be like,
is this the first time?
Then you're going to resent them as well,
is this the first time? And then if they're going out, you're like, oh my God, are they going to cheat again? Like, you know, honestly. Like, if they go away for a long time, or like, you know, you just...
Like, I've got back, this is a different person now I'm speaking about, but I've gotten back with someone that's cheated on me, like, a good few times. And, like, I knew in the relationship that that person was cheating on me. Like, I even seen a hickey on his neck, and he convinced me that he got hit in the neck with a hurl.
Yeah, bruised.
Anyway, moving on. I knew that was going on, blah, blah, blah. Got back with him, and whenever he was going out, I would just be shitting myself, and I'd have like a feeling in my stomach, and like, it's just not worth putting your body through that stress. Your poor nervous system,
and you just like feel so shit about yourself, because you know it's not in alignment with you, but you're allowing it to happen.
You're just letting yourself be treated like shit, basically. Like,
I know. So I agree with the people that voted no to me lies, but I also have compassion, and I understand people that said no, stay with them and forgive.
Yeah. What would you do?
I would...
Why do I have a feeling you'd stay with them?
Oh God,
I don't know, I could be wrong.
If we were just chatting away at the start,
no,
just
but if you're in a relationship.
If we're in a relationship and I found out you cheat, I'd be like, right.
Like, I'd say like a good 4 months into a relationship.
Okay, and I found out that you cheat, I'd be like, okay, right. See you later, hon.
Yeah, same. Especially, it depends what type
because
of
then I like would start letting I feel like if you let that slide, you might let other things slide, of or course, you know, it's like the kind of like start of an avalanche.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'd be like, sorry.
And there are people out there who will not cheat on you.
This is just very... I'm not even putting myself in this situation because I don't want to manifest.
But
I'm saying in another universe, if this happened to me, it'd be boy bye.
Yeah, me too. And like, so many people voted. I was like laughing at like some of the responses I got, like the people that voted.
Oh yeah. People
honestly. I didn't even expect to interact with the poll.
I don't know. I think it was mostly girls. I didn't even check if any boys
Mine
voted.
was loads of boys as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't even check if boys voted on mine. I must have a look now.
Look at my skin. It's like peeling.
Oh, well, you did get burned severely 3rd degree.
No, but this wasn't on my thigh anyway.
Let's see if any boys voted on mine.
How can you still check? Is it still there?
Hey, you should go in your archive. Oh, few boys. No, okay. Because I guess the boys put themselves in that situation as well. Of course.
Well, they're not fucking aliens.
We're not only girl.
We're not the only people in the
bias
planet.
here. Boys, get involved if you're listening.
Yeah, they want to do it as well.
But anyway, so thanks for all your. Oh, anyway,
Wow.
just seeing people. Some people said like stay with them, forgive, and it's like
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah.
But thanks for all your feedback on that.
Yeah, thanks.
It just makes it so much more enjoyable to speak about because we're like, yeah, girl.
Yeah, we could bounce off.
Yeah. But yeah, have a think about that. What would you do?
What would you do? Hopefully you're never in that situation either.
No.
I really hope.
No.
Please.
Okay. And we'll get into our next segment, which is, now you can say it.
Stuck in the mud.
Okay.
I was too early last time where I said it
She
wrong.
was too early last time.
Oh yeah, you have this one. I
have the Stuck in the Mud on the Serotonin page. Some lovely listener wrote in.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone said, I'm doing a job / degree I don't love. How do I find and get onto the right path? Just a disclaimer, I don't know what I would love to do yet, so I'm like up in the air.
Honestly, same.
Honestly, I couldn't relate to anything more, girl. When I read this, I was like,
I
was actually like lolling because I was like, same.
Yeah, me too.
Same. Like you're asking me for advice or like asking the Serotonin Sisters for advice and we're both like scratching our heads
But
as well.
I think everybody feels like that.
Yeah.
And especially, I don't know what age this lady is, but especially if you're like in your 20s, even in your 30s, like you're still navigating your life and you're just like, oh, I don't fucking know. Like it's such an old belief years ago, especially in Ireland, that you had to be in the same job for the rest of your life. So say you'd grow up, go to college and then go into a bank or go into nursing or teaching, and like that would be your career for your 40 years. But like I think I've mentioned this before, as humans we're so like changing and adapting all the time that like it's normal to like something maybe 2 years ago and then now 2 years on want to do something completely different, like,
yeah,
you know, and that's not frowned upon or anything. That just shows that you're human.
there's so much pressure still, like, to finish 6th year at 18 and know what you want to do.
Ew, like, imagine.
Like, fucking hell.
That was, like, 5 years ago for me. I was actually like, wow.
5
years ago, and, like, I still don't even know what I want to do.
Yeah, like, I'm a complete different person. I even, like, went to college straight out of school and dropped out twice because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I, like, 7 years on, still don't know what I want to do. And I feel like I've had, like, a few lifetimes since of doing what I wanted to do at that time. Like, I've been working in retail, like, working in clothes shop, working in homeware shops, working in supermarkets. I've owned a business. I've done beauty. I've been a PT. And now I'm here making this podcast with you.
And now you're doing something else soon.
And now I'm doing something else soon. So, like at 7 years on, I probably had, like, 10 lifetimes of what I wanted to do. Well, the retail jobs and stuff were never actually what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to get money. But I've loved doing PT, and then now I don't love doing PT because I don't practice what I preach, as such as like weightlifting and counting reps and all this stuff and dieting like the way I used to. So I don't like to do it anymore because I've changed what I love to do, and I love beauty, but I'm not as much on the superficial side now of like
not the beauty
superficial, yeah, but I mean I don't care as much about like having the perfect eyebrows or wearing a lot of makeup all the time, and I used to be a makeup artist, do you know what I mean?
Especially here, Jesus.
So like my passion and my like what I want to do is forever changing.
Yeah, literally.
So I mean, and I was literally listening to the girls' bathroom on the way here, their podcast, and they said that they'd seen an advice video, and it was like a 75-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And they were like, what advice would you give people when like they're in their 20s? And she said, there's no rush.
Yeah, there is no rush. Because
obviously so much of the time we think like, oh my God, everyone else has their life figured out. Or
they don't.
We compare, like, I have a lot of friends in their 30s and I compare my life to theirs. And I'm like, look at them, they have a business. They're like an influencer. They have like this much money from brands or whatever, you know, they have their own, this staff working for them. But I'm like, they also have 10 years or like 9 or 5 years on me, and I'm trying to compare my life to theirs. Yeah. So like there's no rush, and everybody, like whether you're in a relationship or your work or college or whatever, like everyone moves at their own pace, and you all kind of make it to the same, not end goal,
Finish
but you
line,
always finish line. Yeah, death number one, but number two, like
God.
like if it's what you're into, you will be married and have children eventually.
And what I heard is like life is not a journey because there's an end point in a journey, and I know whatever the end point is at the end of your life, but it's more of an adventure because like there's no full on roadmap, like there's no full on plan, so you're always going different places.
Yeah,
like my boyfriend has 10 years on me, and he's always like, when you could fuck up until you're 30 and you'd still be fine.
Yeah,
like you could like have it failed business 7 times or like 3 times and still be okay by the time you're 30. Like you're putting the pressure on yourself, and if you're in a degree you don't like, I was in a degree I didn't like. In the end, I thought I liked it, but it was just like something I was interested in when I was 18 and chose it. Then I was like, no, I'm not into it anymore. Like I can't ever see myself working in a lab, blah, blah, blah. I still finished it because, to get the piece of paper, like everyone says. And then, I don't know, like it's just follow your interests, I'd say. Even if it's like dancing or singing or cooking, like follow your interests. You don't always have to make a career out of it, but
purpose follows passion. If you like really believe in something and you really enjoy and it just sets your soul on fire and like you can't wait to jump out of bed and go do that thing every day, you eventually will make like we kind of put a value on it, like you'll make money from that, like to make it your career, but like it will work out for you if like you truly believe it, if you truly enjoy it, like it's gonna be your purpose. And also
believe in yourself as well, because like if you want to do something, say in the back of your mind, and you want to do it, but like your self-belief's gotten in the way, that might be being like making you think, oh, like no, I don't actually want to do that,
or your parents are like, that's not a job.
Or like just believe in yourself and you can do it as well.
And like we have friends that like had I think we might have said this before on the podcast, but like had a fiver to their name when they were like, in their 22 or something, and like 2 years later, like they're fucking millionaires or like minted, like so rich from just following their dreams in a way. Like, so your life, and especially with social media these days and TikTok and blowing up and going viral, your life could literally change in the space of 6 months to a year. Like you see all the time people posting TikToks like how I made that 10 grand in a month just from being consistent with blah 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 blah.
There's so many opportunities out there if you just look for them.
And like it's your, like in capital letters, your passion, your purpose. So like don't let your parents be like, that's not a job, or your friends be like, are you sure you want to do that? Like
because that's just placing their fears onto you. That's not your life. Like that's not their life. Sorry.
Exactly. And they're you're the one who has to live your life. So like your parents are obviously come from a different generation, so they will project like old beliefs on you if they are like putting fears on you, or like your friends might not see the same vision that you do. They might be
confident or whatever,
or like they could be jealous, like definitely. So I seen a good thing as well the other day. It was actually a girl that we know, she put on TikTok and she said like she thinks, like this is her opinion, but she thinks like your purpose comes from going back to what your childhood self used to love to do. So like if your child like if you like your childhood and you love to sing, and then you can be a singer or like a singing teacher or something, or like if you loved swimming as a kid, like what makes you say that you can't have a career in swimming when you're older and stuff? So
or
like
if you love surfing, you could set up your own surf school.
Yeah,
or like,
do like something. If you kind of think maybe what did I like to do as a kid for joy or just for pure fun, or what I have an interest in, not even like maybe of recent years, or like, and just do it out of the pure curiosity and joy, rather than thinking, okay, how can I put money to this, and well then it's not worth my time doing it if it doesn't make me money.
You're placing fear on it and all. Don't do that.
It's not worth my time if it doesn't make me money. Like do it for complete passion and complete joy, and being like, I could do this for free if I had to. And then when you in some way you can see if you can revolve money or career or expand in it and stuff.
But like don't be hard on yourself, because I'd say like 98% of people feel like this way.
And people in their 40s, like our mom, like worked the same job for 40 years, and even now she's like, she's retired now, and she's like, I don't know what I want to do, like, or what am I going to do now?
And that wasn't her purpose either. That wasn't her passion.
No, that wasn't her purpose or purpose, and she has so many other capabilities, like, so like it's ever changing. There's no rush on it. Explore, be open, say yes to more things, and like you never know. You could say yeah to going somewhere with someone and then get approached by someone and there's a connection there.
Yeah, exactly.
For an business opportunity, or you realize I actually really enjoy that or something. And things that you can never do, because even when I was like a kid and then someone told me like you're gonna be a beautician or you're gonna be a PT, I'd be like, sorry, what?
Yeah, same.
You know?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna live in Bali, like,
yeah,
what?
you'd be like, sorry, you're lying.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
so
where's Bali?
it's always the most unexpected route as well that turns out to be, you know, one. And it's not up to us as well. This is what I kind of constantly have to remind myself. It's not up to us to have like every single part of our path figured out. Like if as long as you have
around that, like,
as long as you know that you have the end goal, like I want to just feel happy or I want to just feel content with what I do, however that comes into your life is just like,
yeah, have the feeling in mind.
Yeah, have the feeling, because if you have like, okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do that, and then if that doesn't work out, you're gonna be disappointed and like block those opportunities, other opportunities that could bring that same outcome to you, but just in a different way. But if you, because you see it in this black and white way, then you might like not allow the opportunity to come to you. Whereas you're like, okay, I just know I want to feel this, or I just know I want to do something to do with, like, have a career to do something to do with dogs, or I don't know, helping people. Then whatever way that the opportunity comes to you through like working with people or seeing something online on your ads, it could be like, oh, like sparks interest, because you don't have a set way of it coming into your life, you know? Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, we're, like we said, like kind of imposter syndrome right now talking to you about this, but it's easier to give advice than to take it.
Yeah.
So that would be our advice.
Yeah,
I'm just think I'm just gonna listen to this podcast, to be honest, and like be like, okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, same.
So just be open
and look for the opportunities, and don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. But I hope that helped, because we need that as well. Same. Okay. So next segment is red flag repellents. Anyway, someone sent this in, I'm not going to lie, so it wasn't anonymous, but thank you for sending this in, because it takes courage, you know? Okay, somebody said, found out my boyfriend masturbates over girls on Instagram and uses OnlyFans, but swears he's madly in love with me. I don't know what to do, because after 9 years together, my heart is broken. 9 years together. My heart is broken. He says that all guys do it and it's nothing to worry about because he's not actually physically cheating.
All guys do it? No, they fucking don't. Do they? I'm going to go with my boyfriend.
So he said it's nothing to worry about because he's not actually physically cheating.
Sorry, like, if you see my face right now, my mouth is just open. You're joking.
So this girl is with her boyfriend 9 years. And she's just after finding out that he wanks off to... Okay, this one disturbed me. Girls on Instagram.
Well, you do see...
and that he has OnlyFans downloaded on his phone so you can subscribe to girls' accounts.
Break up with him now.
I mean, fair enough. If my boyfriend's watching porn, do what you gotta do, honey. You know, like, to get the job done. If you need to even get the job done with me around, I don't feel like you do at all. But anyway... But porn is a little less personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
like,
it's fake, and it's so
it's fake. It's like wrestling, WWE. Do you know what I mean?
My boyfriend says he doesn't like...
It's a WWE of the sex world.
He's like, porn he's not phased about it. Like, he's like, no, it's not good for you, like, to be watching that. I'm like...
Yeah, because it gives you, like...
Not that he has never watched it, he has. But, like, he's like, no, I don't.
Gives you unrealistic expectations.
That's what he said. He's like, he's not real into that, like...
No. But porn is, like, very impersonal. But... wanking over to other girls on Instagram,
especially like it could be like
it could be your neighbor. No, it could be your neighbor and your boyfriend's having a wank off to your neighbor.
But do you ever see, like, so say on Instagram you can see insights of people who say, well, you can't see the people who saved your picture, but like say in a bikini picture there could be like 16 shares and like 9 saves. I'm like, where are them saves? Where are they going?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The wank bank.
Where are they going?
Like, I'm no doubt boys wank over girls' Instagram pictures, but your fucking boyfriend better not be weird. Like, you know, God forbid your cousin puts up a picture and he follows her. Is he saving that for the fucking wank bank?
Like, sorry.
Like, that's just too personal, too close to home. You don't know which girls he's saving. Like, yeah.
No way.
Porn, I would say, okay,
that's
whatever.
Like a form of cheating, is it not?
Yeah, well, that's what she's saying. She said she's heartbroken, but he said it's all boys do it. Number one, they do not.
Don't. They don't do it.
And number two,
they really don't. Trust me.
Number two, he said it's not actually because it's not cheating because he's not physically cheating, going out and kissing the girls.
No, because there's forms of cheating that could be like if you're trying to hide messages from your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like that's a form of cheating.
You know you're wrong, yeah.
Like, if I'm screenshotting pictures of your fucking friend and doing shit over them, yeah, that's fucking cheating, because imagine you got the chance to do that in real life, you know what I mean? And you did it, like, you're mentally doing it.
Yeah, and then
that's disgusting.
The OnlyFans thing, like, why does he feel the need to go and basically pay a girl?
It could be girls in your area, like,
pay a girl for her nudes. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's subscribing to girls, like he's funding her.
He gets off on that, obviously.
Yeah, he's funding her. And, like, you know, they have those sexy chats in the OnlyFans where you can do, like, sexy chat and, like, send them private videos and stuff, like, and you pay, like, a tip, a 50 euro tip, 20 euro tip. I don't know what the hell this is, but, like, so he could be having a private, sexy conversation with these OnlyFans girls, and that is, to be honest, that is cheating.
That is 100%
if you're, like, messaging another girl, I don't care if she's a sex worker or if she's... like a normal girl on Instagram, it's still, you're still like having a conversation with a girl. And this on OnlyFans though, dead right, they'll be sending you fucking titty pics and vagina pictures and whatever.
And
else.
It's probably nothing to them because it's just their job. But like I would not want my boyfriend doing that. Like, I would literally vomit on his face.
Like, he could bring me for coffee with that €9, but instead he sent it to her for a fucking picture.
But like, that's because he's in a relationship. You don't need to do that. Like, that's not necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
That is not necessary to do that. And no, not every guy does not do that. Can I
no,
that
the OnlyFans is too far as well. Like, to actually use his own personal money to subscribe. How did you find out?
I wonder that he was doing it over girls' pictures on Instagram. Did he have like wank bank and then saved folder on Instagram or something?
In the save folder.
Ew.
But yeah, that's definitely not. And I feel like that is very degrading for you. Because you're like, why am I enough if my boyfriend feels he needs to go elsewhere to get content? You have a few pictures of me on your phone, honey. You know what to do with them. Like...
No, that's completely on him. That's not on you.
Yeah. I would... 9 years, too long, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd break up. I'm like, obviously, maybe... No, I'm not going to say he's not satisfied, but, like, that's not your problem if he's not satisfied. That's his problem.
Yeah. And then, obviously, he's, like, watching this... He's doing this... Like, I feel like he's watching OnlyFans, and then he could have these unrealistic expectations of what he wants you to do that for him.
Yeah, but no one in the right mind could be like, oh, that's fine. Like, imagine you... Like, always... Like, you can reverse it. Like, imagine you did that with boys' pictures, or, like... I mean, we were talking about liking girls' pictures in the podcast last week, weren't we?
Was it the week before?
It was the week before, one of them anyways. Like, this is a step too far.
Yeah. What makes it, like, even worse is that he's paying for this fucking content as well. Like, he is paying some girl to have a sexy chat with him and to have, like, to view her pictures. I'm like, fuck, you can get it for me for free.
Yeah,
what the fuck's your problem?
I'm sorry,
like,
I would literally, like... be like, sit him down and be like, no, sorry, we're done. Like, not every boy does that, and like, why are you lying? Like,
and the fact that he
and if you weren't satisfied, which is not my problem, you could have at least spoke to me about it. But I don't even think, if this guy, I'd say he could be with any girl ever and he'd still do the same thing, because he obviously gets off on like having a girlfriend there, and then also like paying another girl to do stuff that way. Like, it's not where you want to be.
Yeah, do you know?
I'd end the relationship like ASAP rocky.
Yeah, I would end it.
And that's just going to make you feel shit.
And the fact that he's trying to be like, it's not even a big deal because I'm not physically cheating. Like, so he doesn't see that it's wrong.
And that would mentally, like Aileen said, like fuck with your head. Like, you'd be like comparing yourself to them girls. Like, say you don't even look anything like them, which is whatever. But like, that's disgusting. And he's
like, am I not sexy enough?
That makes you feel bad. Like, you're already questioning yourself.
Yeah, and then you're like, you don't feel sexy because he's not making you feel sexy, but he's not. You're like, okay, obviously he finds these girls sexier. So then when you want to have sex with him, you're like, I actually don't even want to have sex with you because I don't feel sexy.
Ew, what a freak.
You know, so that's going to be like
the unsexy
make
one.
make you self-conscious in bed, and you don't want to perform for if you don't feel good in yourself. You know what I mean?
That's
fucking hell. I mean, yeah, like if you think logically about it, I know you're with him 9 years, and it's going to be a massive change now when you break up after 9 years. But say it could be worse, could be 10, could be 14 years, and you know you wouldn't want to get out of there and start anew. Just do your own thing.
Yeah, I just end it.
Yeah,
no.
I couldn't.
It's not right.
Not right. Or at least, yeah.
Do you ever see the episode of Friends? It's like, well, you probably haven't, but Rachel's like talking about Ross, and she's like, it's not normal. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
Yeah, we need to insert that clip in here, honestly. So yeah, I honestly, that's really heartbreaking for you to find that out. Your stomach would literally fall out your arse. Like, if you found that out.
Actually, like,
I'd like, if I found OnlyFans app on my boyfriend's phone, oh my god.
If I found out my boyfriend was wanking over other girls' pictures on Instagram, I would actually
Yeah,
vomit.
I don't know which is worse.
I think I'd report his Instagram
And
account.
you don't, it's just because the girls are so personal. Like, he could have went to school with these girls. This girl could be in the gym, so then he sees her every time in the gym.
I just think everything
He could be
about this is
thinking,
wrong.
he could be thinking, oh, you know,
Ew,
like,
that's sick.
having sexual fantasy about
Can I turn my profile on private?
the girl from the gym. Like, fucking hell.
That's weird.
Yeah, jeez. It's all bad. They're just as bad at each other, Instagram or OnlyFans. As in, get the girls that are making money from him, go girls from the OnlyFans, get that tea, get that bag. But the fact that he's doing it over, yeah.
And he's in a relationship.
And he's in a relationship.
Sorry.
For 9 fucking years, maybe.
See you later. Like, goodbye.
Okay, hopefully we've empowered you to make the right decision.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then finally, our final segment of the
I don't even have one
podcast,
this week.
which is Beauty in the Mundane. I will start because you can have a little think about your words.
It's going to take me a while to think.
I actually posted my Beauty in the Mundane this morning on my story, I guess you could say.
What was it?
It was just, I went for a run this morning, and I was like talking to my friend Kelsey, and behind her was 2 little white butterflies, and they were dancing. They were dancing around together, and just like, and I always just think it's 2 little like angels or 2 little spirits just kind of dancing around each other and having a great time. Or I always think of it as like me and like my cousin or something, or like me and you just like dancing around in the butterflies, and it was so cute. And I just was like, we were full on in conversation. I was like, oh, look, and we just watched it, and it was so beautiful. Again, nature, guys, nature. But yeah, simple, but made me stop in the moment and be like, wow, that was so cute. What's yours?
I don't know.
Maybe the fact that you just feel better today.
Yeah. Ish, not even. I don't know.
I mean, your blue eyeliner looks really nice.
Thanks. That's my beauty.
You guys listening, Orna has blue liner in her waterline. Looks
Usually
cute.
I do it more dramatic.
You're a bit of soul for a day. Look,
Actually,
you know?
do you know what I used? Like, did you see my black eyeliner that I wore?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was so good. I am not the best at makeup now, and I've always had, I think purely for the reason that Irene has done my makeup majority of my years growing up. But I've just gotten doing it myself all the time now, which is fine. And I used like a felt eyeliner tip to do some black eyeliner, and it fucking worked out brilliantly. I was so happy.
Yeah,
with that.
it's real satisfaction, guys. If you're listening, you won't understand. But girls,
black eyeliner as well.
when you get your wings like to match up and to be like nice and crisp and perfect, you're like, oof, yeah.
I don't know how I did it. I was just like, wow, this is so not me.
So maybe that was a Beauty in the Mundane. You getting your eyeliner perfect this week. I mean,
I don't know.
simple.
Sorry. I was actually thinking about that on the way here. I was like sweating on my bike. I don't know what my Beauty in the Mundane was.
Yeah.
I watched Friends for hours yesterday and fell asleep. That was a nice Beauty in the
Yeah,
Mundane.
like there is, even this morning I was journaling.
I love watching Friends. Friends is the best. Like, it just, that's what I was actually saying to Vina a while ago. I was like, it just makes, or maybe it was my mom. I was like, it just makes you laugh. Like, it's just such an easy to watch program, and you could literally watch it whenever.
Yeah.
You just feel good after it.
Yeah, it's a real, like, you know, after you watch a scary movie, put a bit of Friends on.
Yeah, Friends
clear
is
your
so
mind.
good. I love it.
But I was like just driving, and also this morning, it was another kind of Beauty in the Mundane. It was like I was in the back of a Gojek coming back from my run, so I felt good. Endorphins were high. I got my 5K run done, and someone drove by. Their bag said, "Life is lucky" on it, and I was like, you know what, life
so
is really
cute.
lucky. You know, it's just like little, small things like that. Because like yesterday, I felt like kind of shit and like down. So today I didn't, and that was even in itself
That
just
was
like
nice,
a better like, oh yay,
When you
feel good today. So it's like a lot to celebrate today. Get to make this podcast with you.
Yeah, that's good.
Ran 14k
15
km. You know, it's a
Yeah.
lot to celebrate.
Yeah.
But anyway, and it's Friday tomorrow, or it's Friday today, guys.
I can't believe how fast
Boop,
time
boop.
goes.
And then it's a weekend, and you can order your pizza, order your pasta, party, drink.
You can do that during the week as well if you want.
You can do that during the week if you want. Diet culture is not real.
Yeah.
That's
That's actually so true. I think Siobhan O'Hagan put it up before, and she's like, wanted a pizza, and then she's like, oh, but her thought was like, it's a Wednesday, and she's like, so what? Like, fucking, what's the difference between a Wednesday and a Saturday? If I want one, I'm gonna get one.
Well, you can have a few drinks. You can have a drink on a Wednesday if you want to, but usually on a Friday and Saturday it's good. You can go have a alcohol-free weekend, hike a mountain, go for a walk.
I'd love to hike a mountain. Get
out there, be active, do things that make you feel good.
Fresh.
And feel good for a long term rather than short term.
Like, what is it?
Like long term, short term pain for long term gain.
Me and my boyfriend were drunk on Stevens' day, and he booked tickets. I said I didn't really give much input. He booked tickets for Jamie Jones and Savaya this weekend.
Oh.
And I was like, I'll probably get a free ticket anyway, because I always do for them events. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna go. Next morning I wake up and I was like, yeah, I'm not going out again for the foreseeable. So
you didn't get a refund of those changes.
He agreed with me. He was like, yeah, and we completely forgot he got them. And then he's like, fuck them tickets. I was like, oh yeah, shit. But he's like, I don't want to go. I don't care.
Yeah,
fuck it. Jamie Jones is good.
But I mean, we just.
I was like, we can go and not drink, and I was like, nah, I don't even want to go.
Like, that wouldn't be my idea of fun anymore.
You remember we went to our friend's Kai's birthday in August,
and we were like home and all by like 11.
But like I felt like so antisocial or something.
Yeah, I felt like socially awkward the whole time.
When we went to the pre-drinks and everyone was locked, and we were like, just like.
But anyway, do whatever makes you happy this weekend, and be open to finding your passion, your purpose, and say yes to opportunity.
Yeah,
and we will
do not settle for shitty men who download OnlyFans in their relationship and wank over other girls' pictures.
But anyway, hopefully this was insightful, entertaining, all the good things, Give us 5 stars on Spotify, subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Plug. Pluggy plug.
Follow our Instagram if you don't already.
Follow our Instagram, our TikTok. Orna also has a private TikTok where she sings on it, guys, and she's a really good singer.
One singing video.
She should upload more singing videos.
Is a TikTok. Our TikTok is Serotonin Sisters 22@gmail.com, isn't it?
Our TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Gmail, it's just Serotonin Sisters 22. Our email is serotoninsisters22@gmail.com. And I'll get Orna to upload us more singing videos. Maybe she can create a theme tune for our channel. That'd be fun.
Serotonin.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm walking on the sunshine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will see you next week's episode.
Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Sorry.
The weekend after that.
I'll be 23.
When Orna's 23. And have a great weekend, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Love you all.
And a great next week.
And we will see you very soon.